Yo guys, welcome to the weekly loot video. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. First, if you weren't already tired of farming Hailey Reactors, there's a new best in slot one for her. Now, if you already have a god rolled sniper one, you can probably pass on this, but especially for controller players, I would highly recommend that you go out and farm one of these. What we're going to be looking for is going to be an impact round reactor, specifically with the Colossus damage and the critical hit damage as the rolls. The gun doesn't matter so much as the rolls itself on the reactor. Now, several other people have already figured out that what you can do is you can combine the unique payout mod for impact rounds, couple that with several mag expansions on your gun through mods, as well as using the Slayer's mag expansion coupled with a roll on the gun itself in order to achieve up to 11 shots out of Hailey's ultimate. So I should have an updated guide for this pretty soon, so stay tuned for that, but I would definitely jump out there and grab one of these reactors while you can. Next up, we have a reactor that's going to be available for both Kyle and for Ajax, and that's going to be the non-attribute tech reactor with a special rounds mounting. You're going to be looking for either Secret Garden or Kingsguard Lance for the farming, and then for the bossing version, you're going to be looking for a Greg's Reversed Fate. This is an insanely good farm, so definitely go grab a reactor if you need one for either of these Descendants. Next, we have another Ajax reactor that's available this week. This is going to be the non-attribute dimension with the special rounds mounting, looking for Secret Garden or Kingsguard Lance for the farming, and for bossing, the Greg's Reversed Fate. Now, this is specifically here if you want to buff up the third ability that gets changed through either Matrix Recomputation or Void Charge, where it switches those abilities from tech to dimension. So if you need a reactor for that, for those spammy builds, this is going to be the place to get it. It's a barrier deactivation mission. Really simple, really easy to do. It takes about 45 seconds to complete. We also have Lepic's best in slot reactor. Now, the gun itself doesn't matter as much. What is more important is getting the correct rolls on this reactor. You're looking for damage to Colossus and skill critical hit chance, specifically for the bossing build one. As for the farming one, you can kind of use whatever. I personally like fire damage and skill cost, but it's really going to be up to you. The mission we're going to be doing is going to be the Verdant Greenery. This is going to be located in the Echo Swamp in the Derelict Covert. Last reactor I'm going to cover is going to be for several different Descendants. You can use this on Jayber, on Gley, on Valby, on Enzo, really any Descendant that benefits from non-attribute dimension. We're specifically looking for the Greg's Reversed Fate roll. This is going to be for bossing. The rolls for the reactors you want for each Descendant are going to be on screen. The mission is going to be that mining beacon mission that we covered earlier. This mission, again, it only takes about 45 seconds to complete. It's very quick, very easy. As for the mobbing rolls, you're going to be looking for either a Kingsguard Lance or Greg's Reversed Fate for the gun itself. And then the rolls, again, going to be on the screen that you guys are going to want. The first of the components we have available is going to be the Aux Power this week. Specifically, we're going to be farming this in the Hagios area, and it's going to be the Broadband Fleet Beacon mission that's located in Forward Base. This is a barrier deactivation mission that has several elites that spawn throughout it that drop those anode ion particles, so you kind of get those as a bonus while you're farming those components. The other component we have available this week is going to be the memory unit. This is going to be located in the Echo Swamp in the Misty Woods area, and we're going to be specifically farming the Hazy Swamp mission. Now, this mission also does drop those red brains, but if you're like me, you've probably got a couple thousand of these just from farming the other missions out here, so you probably don't need those. As for rolls you want on this, they're going to be listed on screen just like they were for the power units. That's going to cover it for the farms this week. As always, you can catch me over on Twitch or streaming live here on YouTube, so if you guys want to come by and chill, or if you need help doing something, whether it's a boss or help on your build, just feel free to drop by the chat. I appreciate those who've stopped by. We've been having a good time over there. Other than that, as always, thanks for watching. Have a good one.